The verdict is in, and while Diddy isn't getting away with it entirely, he did avoid most of the counts that would have given him the longest sentence. Diddy was charged with 5 federal offenses. He was found guilty of the two-man act charges, but exonerated of the racketeering and both trafficking offenses. Therefore, each charge carries a 10-year prison sentence, with a possible maximum of 20 years behind bars.
Time served, and they feel like he's going to be able to get free. Now, a lot of people also feel like Young Miami reacted to this news by posting this short insert.
Young Miami posted this on Instagram in response to the news. This video of Justin Bieber, essentially performing the little clock it routine that everyone does on social media, was published by Young Miami. Additionally, she shared this on Twitter, along with some emoticons to which fans responded. After hearing everyone's ideas and perspectives, one individual remarked, "Now she wants to speak up. This is peculiar. You were silent the entire time, girl. Thus, kindly maintain your silence." She had no choice but to be silent. She was never gone. Please share your ideas and comments with me on this. What are your thoughts on this entire situation?
Man, I'm so glad Diddy free, bro. You know, the reason is because I'm tired of seeing us black moguls get took down like that, bro. And I'm tired of seeing us black people go against us black moguls like that. And I feel like if Diddy was a white man who done all this shit for people, you know, I know he ain't paid people, but he done all this shit for hip-hop. If he was white, they would have had so many white people out there protesting for this man losing his life behind a relationship, you know. And people always, Boosie was on Diddy's side. Nah, it ain't that. It's because I'm thinking about 7 children. Y'all thinking about one person. I'm thinking about these 7 kids who been in my kids' position. Not knowing if your daddy gonna come home or not is a burden on the child. So all y'all was like, no, I'm thinking about them damn children, man. So man, I'm glad he's free, bro. You know, like I've been said, I don't feel he was guilty of nothing. You know, nothing but domestic violence. You know, but the court spoke, man, and man, I'm happy that dude children, man. I know his feeling right now, bro. I'm just happy for them children, man. So, you know, Diddy, sit your ass down somewhere. That's what you need to do. Grab Stevie J and your children and get the fuck on.
Young Miami responded to the news with this Instagram post. Young Miami released this video, which basically shows Justin Bieber doing the same little clock it routine that everyone does on social media. She also posted this and a few emojis on Twitter, to which her followers replied. One person said, after listening to everyone's thoughts and viewpoints, "Now she wants to speak up. This is strange. You didn't say anything at all, girl. Therefore, please do not speak." There was nothing she could do but be quiet. She never left. Kindly let me know what you think and what you think about this. How do you feel about the whole situation?
I just want to apologize for a video that was posted because I don't want it to continue to insinuate a story that is untrue. I don't really use TikTok like that. I'm not really used to the app for real, but nonetheless, I'm not connected to anybody in a relationship. Nor do I have any prior history with anybody in a relationship. Nor was I there at the house for somebody in a relationship. So any stories based on these allegations are absolutely false. And I hope nobody has to be tied to these false pretenses.
People began disparaging Trapper in the comments area, claiming that she was highlighting a connection and that she was making it clear to everyone what she was trying to communicate. If she's gaslighting us, kid, bees come out like roaches the moment a man hooks up with someone worthy of conversation. In other words, you believed you were humorous. He looked behind you. I'd like to hear what you folks think about this. Do any of you think this is accurate? Do you think it's untrue? People in the comments section believe she is deceiving us by claiming it isn't true, even though it is. However, as I mentioned, I'd like to hear what you people think about this. Is this the side chick of Stefon Dick, in your opinion? She's trying to limit the harm. Please share your ideas and opinions with me in the space provided for comments below on these two subjects. Please make sure to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the future video.
But the verdict is in. Here we go. Count 1, which is the racketeering conspiracy charge, not guilty. Count 2, which is trafficking Cassie, not guilty. Count 3, which is transportation to engage in institution for Cassie, guilty. Count 4, which is trafficking Jade, not guilty. And then count 5, which is transportation to engage in institution for Jane, guilty. So out of 5, he's guilty on 2 counts. They each are a maximum of 10 years. So he's currently facing a maximum of 20 years, but that's again the maximum. He can do less time. His attorneys asked the judge to release him today on $1 million bond, let him go back to live at his place in Florida, 2-Star Island, but the government said he should be detained. The judge said he's not going to make the decision right now, but that's where we are. Diddy has been found guilty of 2 of the 5 charges, and to be frank, it's not guilty on the big ones. Seems like it's going to take a while for the actual sentencing, but we'll see if Diddy will continue to be detained or if he'll be released on bond. I can't believe I was asleep.
Diddy trial jurors already have their verdict in. As you know, they were deadlocked yesterday on the RICO charge, and they already came to verdicts on count 2, 3, 4, and 5. But it's now just being reported that they sent a note to the judge that they have rendered their final verdict on the RICO charge. So we're about to hear it all very soon. Stay tuned, and y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Every single last person on their jury needs to be ashamed of themselves. There is absolutely no way that this man was acquitted on the most serious charges. When it was clear, how can it be as clear as day to those of us who are sitting at home that's not in the courtroom that he actually did do those things based on the evidence that the prosecution has brought forth, and they rendered him not guilty? Him trying to coerce the jury, paying off TMZ, leaking information to the public when he had no business doing that, skinning and grinning at the jurors, trying to entice them to believe whatever story that his lawyers were putting forth, because Lord knows, I doubt they even went to law school with the way that they carried this case. It was absolutely crazy. I was like, there's no way that these people are going to win. Lo and behold, now they're saying this man is about to walk free. If you sat and watched the trial and you listen closely to the things that those people say that he did, the only thing that we didn't see was the freak-off tapes. Now, I can't believe they actually saw those freak-off tapes and was like, you know what, this is not a crime. The way they were describing it, y'all, I could have thrown up. That's how grotesque it was. All of those bodily fluids all over. You're bribing people to make videos and evidence and stuff disappear. You got multiple. Y'all, this has stunned me. I didn't have any belief in the justice system before this, but I definitely don't have it now. That man need to be under the jail. He need to go to prison.